Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that I'm doing this, folks. Excuse me. I'm not going to lie. I saved the potentially worst one for last, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, pinch, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? It happens to be my cool crab shirt. Look at him. Coolest crab you ever saw. Oh, but what is the cool crab shirt? The cool crab shirt is just a cool crab shirt. There is no greater meaning to it. It isn't, some long lost family relic that I inherited, or, there's not a treasure map on the inside of it, or so. I mean, there might be. I haven't really paid that much attention to the inside of it, because who the fuck does? But I don't think there is. Cool crab shirt was just a meme that I saw online at one point. I just thought, man, that'd be cool if that was a shirt. And then I looked it up because we live in the era where you can do that. And sure enough, somebody had already made a cool crab shirt. I was like, cool crab shirt. And I like the cool crab shirt. It's just cool, man. I just think crabs are neat. And, I like aquatic stuff and everything like that. And, it's just cool. And like I said, I mentioned in my other reviews, I had some crayfish growing up as a kid. Never had crabs, but, would have liked to have, maybe gone over there, had, those little crabs, like the fiddler crabs. They're neat. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Worst for last, eh? Well, folks, that's because I went out to Burger King and I'm reviewing, boom! It's one of their $1 million Whopper contest winners. If you're unfamiliar, Burger King went over there and put out a fan request. Hey, what kind of Whoppers do you want to see us put together? 3 winners were chosen. You had the Mexican street corn, which I reviewed twice, the maple bourbon barbecue, which I just got through reviewing, and then finally, the last one, the fried pickled ranch, which comes via Fabian from California. Now, why is that surprising? 2 reasons. Number one, well, three. One, dude's name is Fabian. That's a cool name. You don't see that very often. Number 2, it's the second California winner because the maple bourbon also came out of California. What the fuck are you doing, Burger King? You're playing favorites now. And the third thing is that you have a fried pickled ranch burger that didn't come from the Midwest, where the Midwest, that is one of our things. It's not one of my things, though, because I don't like pickles all that much. But the fried pickle ranch Whopper consists of pickle ranch, lettuce, fried pickles, bacon, and Swiss. The bacon is a little bit surprising, isn't it? But then again, you think, again, sort of Midwest, put bacon and ranch on anything. Let's open it up. I am not eating another Whopper for quite a while. Okay. All right. I mean, it's okay. Okay. We'll try to do something like maybe like this a little bit. And let's give it a go. That bite was mostly Whopper and cheese. But I did get a little bit of that pickle ranch. This is going to be a rough one for me, folks. I'm just not a big pickle guy. I don't hate pickles inherently. I just, they need to be used appropriately. And by the way, with this being a burger review, it's going to end up on my Burgers for Days playlist, which is a playlist for just burger reviews. Okay. And yeah, I think Okay. I think what they did, because I know that they have pickle fries available as a new side at Burger King. Clearly what they did was just take their pickle fries and put it on top of this. And it's not as bad as I was thinking. The pickle fries, they don't carry a lot of pickle flavor, which kind of works out for me a little bit, I guess, but like it also makes it uninteresting. Yeah, I feel like most of the pickle flavor is really coming from the pickle ranch. The pickle fries, like, yeah, I mean, and mind you, like, I'll actually eat fried pickles, like, when they're, like, done properly from a proper place, you know, and they have a good sauce to go with them. These are definitely some fast food pickle fries, and these are definitely some Burger King fast food pickle fries. Burger King, at their best, is not the greatest when it comes to their side options. Like, their mozzarella sticks are pretty pitiful, their cheese, or their chicken fries, you know, I feel like that's what's kind of letting this one down. And then because it's in a bun already, the fried aspect of it really doesn't come into play in any significant way. The most interesting thing about this is the pickle ranch, because that's definitely what's imparting most of the pickle flavor. Honestly, I could have done with a little bit more of that to kind of liven it up a little bit, because I feel like the pickle fries, they're just not doing enough for me. They're there, they do give a little pickle flavor, but it's too muted to really enjoy them, and you don't get like the crunch. It's just, yeah. And the bacon, I'll give them credit. They definitely use the thicker cut bacon that they use with the maple bourbon Whopper. So that's at least allowing some of that kind of salty savoriness in there. So you've got kind of a mix of flavors. You've got like some tanginess from the ranch and from the pickle. You got the savory aspects from the burger and from the bacon. And then you get a little bit of saltiness here and there. The Swiss is actually kind of a nice touch. It gives it a different flavor profile than if it had just been like American cheese. Yeah, I don't know with this one. It's definitely my least favorite of the bunch, but not for the reasons that I thought. Okay, well, two questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, kinda. So, coming into this one, I really did just expect it to be overly inundated with pickle flavor, right? And when I took that first bite, that's what it really felt like it was going to be, because I got some of that pickle ranch. I was like, okay, if you've already got this level of pickle flavor, then you've got, you know, the pickle fries on top of it. What's this going to be like for me? But the pickle fries themselves really didn't add almost anything to the whole equation. Like, I'm not going to say nothing, but like, as somebody who's not inherently a big pickle fan, but at the end of the day, when you call it a fried pickle Whopper, you know, I am expecting that. I am anticipating that. And then when it just kind of felt very meh, you know, like there was pickle flavor and I didn't want it to be obscene, but I do feel like it needed more oomph. Either the ranch needed, I think I could have used a little bit more ranch, if I'm being honest. But I think even if there was a little bit more, you know, I mean, unless you really dolloped it on there. Because, yeah, I just didn't feel like the fried pickles did much to add to anything. Maybe in, like, the, you know, just by themselves, but with the burger, with every other flavor, I don't feel like they really did anything. Yeah, so for me, like, I wouldn't get it just because, like, I feel almost disappointed in it. You know, it's just not, yeah. Yeah. And then if I'm recommending it, like, kinda, like, the thing is, I don't know where to recommend it, because I don't feel like this one, I feel like the other two were contextually better burgers. I feel like the Mexican street corn, when it was put together properly, it had a theme, it had a certain spirit to it that it followed, and I think it worked for that reason. With the maple bourbon, it was a very simple idea executed the way it needed to be executed. With the fried pickle one, I think that this could work in like a setting of a more artisanal burger kind of thing, but as a fast food item, I just don't think it works that well, because I don't think you're getting the oomph from the pickles. I don't think it's not being allowed to really shine the way that something like this needs to shine. And yeah, I just feel like it's kind of underwhelming. And then, if you're really big into pickles, maybe, but I do feel like it's the weakest of the three from concept to execution. So 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly, oh dear God, I'm not eating another Whopper for at least, 4 or 5 days, probably much longer than that. I'm whoppered out. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, the thing that I have to do is as soon as I get home, I have to let the dog out. I'm dog sitting for a coworker. The last time I, took care of one of his animals, he went over there and let me take care of his cat. And then I ended up with the cat. And I've explained to him, as much as I love dogs, I'm not ending up with a dog. I don't have room for a dog and a cat and hamsters and a hedgehog. At that point, I'm opening up a zoo. Recoup some of my losses. But anyway, bye.